What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Byron Vasquez Jr. I'm a Los Angeles-based actor, and here you will find personal stories of my journey as an actor, as well as tips and tricks and other acting-related content. Today is Movie Tuesdays, but instead of being at the AMC, I've decided to use Redbox to watch our Tuesday movie. And today we're going to be watching Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. But before we begin, check out this commercial right now, and I'll see you after the movie. Hey guys, as you know, I'm an actor, which means I love movies. And since you're watching my channel, it's a sure bet that you love movies too. So, sign up for Redbox today through my affiliate link in the description box below to have access to hundreds of movie titles on demand, on DVD, through the kiosk, and even early access to some anticipated films of the year. Just sign up with a password and email and you're ready to enjoy your favorite movies in the comfort of your own home. Alright, you guys, well, I am done watching Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Thank you very much to Redbox because I was able to stream it online on my television in the comfort of my living room. The movie was about Doctor Strange, who encounters this girl who has the power to cross over the different multiverses, only to be discovered that she's being hunted by demons who are summoned by the Scarlet Witch in order to chase this girl, to suck her powers, in order for her to find the multiverse in which her children are in. I guess this comes from a TV show. I don't remember. I never watched the TV show, so I couldn't tell you where the children originated from. So that's basically the gist of the movie. The movie was fun and entertaining. The action scenes were pretty good. It was very Marvel-esque, with lots of color, powers being used in the fight sequences, lots of different visuals. Elizabeth Olsen's performance, who played the evil Scarlet Witch, with as much power as she did heart. In her performance, you could really see that she was convicted and she felt remorseful for what she was doing, but it was her anger and her pain of her loss that kind of pushed her to do the atrocities that she was doing and to commit the evils that she was doing just so she could find a connection with the family that she created in a multiverse that didn't exist in her reality. And that kind of drove her through the entire movie, and you could see that pain, you could see that sorrow, and you could see that remorsefulness, and I believe that's a testament to Elizabeth Olsen's acting. I think she did a phenomenal job in that role. As always, I'm a big fan of Elizabeth Olsen. She's great. The movie was a bit long for my taste. It was almost 2 hours long. I mean, the movie felt like when it was already halfway through, they were in the first climax of the film, and I thought, oh, the movie, maybe it's almost over. Then I realized, oh, we still have another 50 minutes, another hour, going through the different multiverses and then all the different Doctor Stranges and having all the fights in the different universes. So I thought that was pretty, I don't know if it was my favorite part because it was such a long movie. I think they could have condensed it a little bit more. The movie's use of the multiverse, for me, I'm not a big fan of the multiverse for this reason, because we've gotten to know the characters as we know them from our universe, and now they're going into different universes, and that could be a bit confusing for me because now they're coming out with, different versions of the same characters and different motives for these same characters that we didn't know before, and we have these characters that didn't exist in another universe that exists now, and so it's hard enough to keep track of one universe, and now we have to keep track of a whole bunch of different universes. I think they did well when they did the Spider-Man movie, where they introduced the multiverse there, just bringing in a couple of characters from the multiverse, but now they're taking us into the different universes, and that can be very confusing because you have the same people with similar personalities who do the same jobs, but maybe where they end up isn't in the same place, so it can be a little bit confusing because of that. But we'll see how Marvel continues to develop the multiverse. Let's see what else we got here. I know that Marvel is a subsidiary of Disney, and they're trying to include a lot of diversity and whatnot. But one thing that Hollywood does often is when they talk about Hispanic and the Hispanic community, they showcase primarily just Mexican culture and Mexican language. This character says, "Este güey no habla español." Now, I'm an American. I was raised in the United States, but I do speak Spanish, and my heritage is Hispanic, but it's not Mexican. And it would be interesting for Hollywood to put, there are other Hispanic countries with their rich versions of their own Spanish, their own expressions, their own idioms. And it would be interesting for movies in general to start kind of adding sort of the richness from the other versions of Spanish, not just Mexican and not just Puerto Rican, but others as well. I never saw the TV show WandaVision, so I don't know if that would help me understand what's going on in this movie a little bit more. I probably should go back and watch it. I don't know if I will. There are things that happen in the movie that probably took place in WandaVision that I am not aware of. And so when I saw like Wanda having children, Wanda being underneath this rubble, I think this comes from the TV show, but I'm not sure. The actress who plays America, anytime an actor who's newer, who is working with these colossal actors, it can be very intimidating. You know, you're a fresh-faced actor, and now you're on set with Benedict Cumberbatch, Rachel McAdams. It could be a little bit intimidating. So my hat's off to her. I think she did an effective job. But there was a few moments I feel like her greenness showed, and I'm not sure if that's her fault. I noticed lately in this new generation, a lot of actors aren't doing the same type of training that their predecessors were doing. It's not the same intensity and the same sort of depth of training that they got back in the 70s, 60s, and 50s. And even when I trained, I did a really intensive 2-year training program. A lot of actors nowadays are going just to taking scene study classes or on camera classes, and they're getting very basic training, and because of that I think their performances are suffering on television. I see that a lot of these newer generation actors just don't bring in the same amount of believability and realism to their work. But again, she did a good job being in that environment with these big actors and being a small character being introduced into this huge franchise that has a 10-year or more legacy. So I think a great job to the actress. Also, Charlize Theron makes a cameo appearance, so I'm really excited to see what they do with her character and where they take her. So one of my favorite parts of the movie was Doctor Strange goes to one of the universes and encounters the Illuminati, which is a council of their version of the Avengers. You have Reed Richards, you have Captain Britain, I don't know, Captain UK, the female version, Ms. Marvel, but another version of Ms. Marvel. And you have Professor X, and then this Professor X was from the original X-Men movies, but as they bring him out, or they introduce his character, he is in his iconic yellow wheelchair, and in the background it is the theme song from the X-Men TV show of the 90s, the one that I grew up watching, so I thought that was really cool, really nostalgic, and I'm excited. I really want to see a live-action X-Men movie done right. I give the movie a 7 out of 10. Again, the movie was entertaining, but is it the best that Marvel can put out there? There was other ones that I think that I enjoyed more, but overall, it was fun. I'm glad I got to see it in the comfort of my own home. I didn't go see it in theaters because I'm kind of falling off the Marvel, the superhero thing. You know, for 10 years I was a big fan. I would go watch all of them. But after Endgame, I think I just kind of lost steam. I think it's happening to a lot of people. I'm not sure. You tell me in the comments. Let me know if you're still watching Marvel. You're still just as amped about Marvel as you were 12 years ago. That's it for my review. Please check in every single Tuesday. I'll be doing movie reviews on Movie Tuesdays, and on the weekends I will be posting my regular actor journey videos. Thank you very much once again for watching my videos. My name is Byron Vasquez Jr. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more of my personal stories as an actor, as well as tips and tricks and other acting related content. But for now, that's a wrap.